Rawclusive.
My man, Kid Faze, Kid
Yes, sir.
Faze. What's good, man? I'm from the Bay, so you know we gonna give you a
The Bay?
nickname, bro.
I
You
love the
fucking,
Bay.
you fucking with the Bay?
I love California, bro. I haven't been to the Bay yet, but I love California.
Oh shit! You know it's funny. You sound like you're from the Bay, which
I
is
know,
you'll
bro.
you'll blend in.
I know, bro. That's why I think I love it so much, man.
Well, welcome, man. So first of all, let's go ahead and let you give a brief introduction. So go ahead, state that name, give the age, rep your town, just tell
What's
them what you're
up? What's
about.
up? It's your boy Kid Faze. I am from Florida. Right now I'm in Orlando, originally from South Florida. Got a lot of works in the project. We got I Don't Care in the air. It's at almost 3 million views. That's the lead single of my project coming out. We calling it Confidence. That's next week, October 28th.
Money Map Monopoly. That is that considered your debut album, or is that another project? Just another project because that's the only one that I seem to run into that was like fully loaded.
Yeah, that's we're not call it a debut album because it's kind of technical in the music business. If you call something an album, you sign to a label, they might try to use that against you and be like, "Oh, you only sold 5,000 copies. We can only give you so and so advance because of your release history, your sales history." So we don't call it an album. We call it a project, even though everything on it is all original.
Yep.
You got to call it a mixtape or a project. You can't call it an LP. But I would say that was my debut release for sure. The beats came from a homie in the UK called SX.
Shout out.
It's all original, but he released those beats. Those beats were in the air before I touched them. They were already on his SoundCloud, and I was studying the music business around that time, trying to do things the right way. And I got him to give me the exclusive license for all those beats, even though they was already previously released. But I'm the only artist that can record at least sell the music on those beats.
Okay.
That was a lot of a learning process. There's a funny story behind that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead.
I did that project, bro. I did that project in 2013 when I really started getting into the microphone, really started going to studios. 2013, bro. And I finished it. It was like 16 songs. Finished it. The reason why this project did not come out till 2016 is because while my engineer was mixing the music, something happened. It was an accident. Somebody slipped on the floor or something. And stepped on the hard drive. And all the music was gone, man.
What kind of Final Destination freak accident is that shit?
It just had to be me. Why my stuff was on this hard drive? Like, why everybody else shit? But it was a blessing in disguise, though. I ain't gonna lie, because I was able to you know how when you was in school, in like English class, the professor always say, write a first draft, write a second draft, write a third draft, just to perfect whatever it is that you are writing. That's essentially what happened. I did the songs, I performed them. When I went back, when it happened, I wasn't like, fuck it. I was just like, all right, we gotta do it again. And I didn't do it the same way. I started taking out verses, taking out lines. I started rewriting hooks. I started approaching it differently. And I'm happy with how it came out. I'm definitely a lot better than what I was today. I'm a lot better for sure, but I'm happy with the product that was released, especially compared to the first iteration of it, because first iteration was cool, but it's not like the one that got published.
Yeah, so this was a little bit more polished compared to just like the first round hunger. Yeah, it's like you come, I know exactly how you feel because we had a hard drive incident myself and everything, except it was different. They came in and swept the boards because they don't like engineers just keeping, stuff on the drives or whether because everybody I guess it's a memory ocean with Pro Tools. No, it wasn't. That was the thing. But luckily it was only like I want to say it was 3 songs. So it wasn't a whole EP or anything like that or a whole LP. It was just 3 projects that we did. That 2 I believe were mixed, 1 wasn't, which was shout out to Deltrice. It was Will You Love Me. We needed to mix that one down like badly, but then they kept and swept the boards, and then it was like, oh, I guess this time I should have brought a hard drive because you don't think anybody's really gonna come in and do that shit.
Nah, man.
And it happened.
I learned the hard way. Everything I back up, bro. I back up
everything. Dropbox, WeTransfer.
I I got several solid state drives. I got it on several hard drives, bro. I back up everything, bro.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna go back in there. Y'all gonna do that again. It's a blessing in disguise, man. You might not have the same vibe, but you might hear something different, or you might feel something different your next time you approach it. So it might be, you might like the new product more.
But let's go back. But for that first, like you say, project. So is that considered a label, or was that indie?
I am my own label.
Okay.
I fund everything. I'm not signed. I'm signed to myself, actually. Like, I have a lawyer. I got to go sign this contract like next week or something. But my lawyer drafted up me a contract, bro. My own lawyer drafted a contract for me to sign from my own label, bro. And I looked at it, bro, and I was like, bruh, I see why these rappers be getting bamboozled, bro. Like,
oh yeah, they get slapped around.
Language in here is crazy, bro. I had to tell her, like, I'm finna pull up on you because I can't even read page 3 of this shit.
Jargon.
Yeah, bro. I was like, all right, so what does this mean? All right, what does this mean? Okay, what does this mean? But yeah, I'm indie. I'm an independent label.
Right.
The goal is for me is to this journey that I have in mind for myself is bigger than me. I want to sign my label to a major label. I want to get what we got going off the ground so that when we approach the table with a major label, they see that we already have motion and things are already proper. They don't really need to build us. They just need to exponentiate us so we can use some of their tools and be even greater. Because I've been getting money for a while, bro, and like I learned a long time ago, being the only rich guy in the camp is boring. Being the only person with that type of freedom, that type of accessibility, it make me uncomfortable because I want to go do something. I know my next man can't do that. I feel uncomfortable, you know, and I can't be like, I got you this time, bro. Every time I got you sometimes, you feel me, but every time, bro, I'd rather put you in a position to where I'd be like, hey, let's go do this. And you'd be like, nigga, let's go. I want to see people win. I want to see people eat. I'm blessed to be in a position right now, and it don't mean nothing if I can't help others around me.
That's good because a lot of us are indie. It's like, you know what? So in a way, I guess if you end up having like let's just say an independent digital distribution deal, like a DistroKid or a TuneCore, I guess that would pretty much you would be considered more of a indie label than you are as an indie artist because you're putting in the work on, like you said, contracts, lawyers. Yeah, either beat leasing or buying the exclusivity, paying out of your pocket for your own videos, like all of us doing everything. So like right now I'm under GT Empire, because they distribute my music or are going to be distributing my music. Yeah. So and Empire out here in the Bay Area, they're considered an indie label. So that's almost basically like what you are.
Independently major.
Yeah,
because they doing their thing. Empire,
yeah, they are
holding it down.
Yeah, they're a monster out here. So I want to ask you, what's the biggest headache about being an indie label for you so far?
Headache. I like a challenge, but something that what's been puzzling me these past couple of months, man, is just like seeing all the bread go out and not really seeing the thing come back yet.
No ROI, huh?
Yeah, it's not the biggest thing. It's like not in comparison to how much the budget has been, and that's just because we're on the ground, bro. When you start a restaurant, you might not profit for 2-3 years. When you start any business, you got to be prepared for like the first. I think they say the first 5 years to not,
it depends on the block because with music you have competition and you already know restaurants, nightclubs, major comp.
Yeah. So, that's hard to fathom, but I've been trying to, but what's been working for me is that I don't even look at the bread so much as the monetary value of it. I look at what we're doing and how much I love what we're doing and the fruitfulness that I can pretty much predict. Like, I just got approved for YouTube monetization. So like in my head, it's like, okay, I'm making money off my videos now. I need to start flooding my YouTube with videos so that every single video in rotation is making bread. And that's just, I feel like the pieces are lining together for things to start working together. So yes, I'm investing a lot of money, but I'm starting to see it. The stepping stones are lining up to where it's going to come back 10 times over, 100 times over. And what we're doing is pretty pivotal. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like how I'm doing it, I'm doing Kiddo Boy. I got this animated character. That itself, a lot of people can't do that just on strength of themselves. But that itself, for me, bro, I'm thinking about billions of dollars. I'm not looking at thinking just millions. I'm thinking billions.
Yo, why did you choose to go the animation route when you could have just went the reality, live action route like most rappers do?
For sure. All right. So I went to school. I went to school and I was studying business, music, and creative writing. And in that creative writing minor, I took a couple film and script writing classes. And when I'm taking these classes, I'm reading scripts, I'm watching, I'm dissecting these. It's no longer entertainment for me. It's more so like a study. And whenever I watch a movie now, I want to, go to Wikipedia, see how much it sold, see how much it costs to make, the supporting cast and staffing. And I had watched Star Wars one night, and I Wikipedia. I want to see what's up. Motherfucking, when you Google something, you get news, you get pictures, you get web results, you get all kinds of things on the first page. And on the news, it say Disney had just bought Lucasfilms, which owns Star Wars.
$4 billion.
$4 billion. See, bro.
$4 billion.
$4 billion.
$4 billion.
Now, in that moment, bro, I said the only Lucas I ever heard of in my life was Frank Lucas. Now he was making $1 million a day. He was making $1 million a day. I said, yo, I've been thinking about the wrong Lucas this whole time. I need to think about George. This nigga George made 4 B's off after he done made however amount off of the sales he already did, because he already pushed whole 8 Star Wars and this and the third. So I'm like, yo, why does Disney want Lucasfilms this bad? Why are they so interested? And it clicked in my head. My professor told me is to make a good story, you got to have good characters. And I'm like, yo, Star Wars has the most identifiable characters in any film today. Like you got Marvel characters, and that's why Disney got Marvel. Disney, the Star Wars characters, you cannot know nothing about the story of Star Wars, but you know what Yoda looked like. You know that short name, fucking
bro.
You cannot know nothing. You never seen it, but you know Chewbacca. You know Darth Vader, the helmet.
Yo, you can ask anybody who's the number one villain of all time.
Bro, Darth Vader, bro. Luke, I am your father.
No, shit comes from the 70s.
Bro, yeah, bro. It's been around, bro. It's part of our culture,
right?
Of being a human on Earth. And I realized, okay, Disney's in the animation game. The great thing about animation, bro, is animation doesn't die.
Nope.
Animation can be recreated over and over and over. They made Lion King. They made Sleeping Beauty. They made like so many movies over again, and that's what's been funneling them to. But my big goal was I want to get into theme parks. So it's like if Disney did it this way, I need to make a character that surpasses my lifestyle, not my lifestyle, but my lifetime, and create an environment, a world essentially of characters, so that however the deal goes down in the future, I can have a theme park. What I'm doing, I feel like is greater than me. What I'm doing is I want to bring more color into the animation entertainment world. They're progressing towards it for sure. With I seen they had a Mexican holiday movie. I forgot what it was called, like Coco or something like that.
Oh yeah, they had Coco, and I think it's Book of the Dead. I think that was another one. It's not the one that Ice Cube did a feature, I think.
Yeah, I'd like to bring more color into that world of animation.
Yeah. All we had was Soul, and that was it.
Yeah,
a dead black dude.
Yeah, but that's where it stems from, bro. I seen that. I always had the problem with how am I going to make a theme park. And then I watched Star Wars. I seen Disney was interested in that. I understood Disney's formula, and I said, "Yo, this is how I'm gonna do it." And I made Kiddo Boy. My manager pulled me up. I did a song called Montclair Matt. It's on my project coming out next week, October 28th. Montclair Matt. I did a lyric video. I linked up with my homie RA, who has worked with EA Sports. He has worked on Ice Age movie, you know, a whole bunch of different animated.
He a DreamWorks cat then, huh?
Yeah, no, he official. Everybody's always asking me, bro, who the fuck is doing your stuff, bro? How do I make this?
Yeah, because it was clean. It was definitely clean.
Nah, he's tight work. And then the guy who did it, his name is Jamie. He's in Peru. I went and seen him like early this year in Peru. He did the actual Kiddo Boy character. RA does my visuals with the Kiddo Boy character. And I forgot where I'm tangent off to, but yeah, we linked up. Oh, Montclair Matt. We made Montclair Matt. And then my manager was like, "Yo, this is the lane I see for you." And I was like, "Damn, my nigga, I feel you."
It's time. It sounds like it's time for you too, especially if this tread is beginning right now, so I could dig it. And then have you read the book Disney Wars?
No.
You should read that because that's right up your alley. I mean, it's thick, but it's a page turner. It's about the beginning of Disney.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the beginning of the parks. You know, because they built like, you know, a Disneyland over in France that like failed, and like it's the rise and fall and rise again of Disney, and it's like
that's the entrepreneurial lifestyle. Man.
Yeah, you talking about formulas? Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit that happened in that company where you be like, oh hell no, what? Your type of music obviously is not like what's out right now. A lot of it is like, you know, not knocking trap, not knocking G shit, or not knocking you know, SoundCloud, because apparently SoundCloud is a whole nother genre. That's what I found out. Right now, the thing is, what would you consider your genre? Because of course, myself and you, we would be thrown into like alternative hip hop, which means it's the alternative to what's bullshit modern hip hop right now. So what do you call your type of music? Because you're definitely standing out from what I heard.
I have range, but I like to really make, I call it, it's bouncy, happy hip hop, bouncy, funky, groovy. I want you to move. I want you to dance. I want you to feel good about yourself. It's confident. It's backyard music, cookout music. I like to make that kind of vibe. You know, that's where I come from, a family orientation. So, you know, having a good time with the people around you is just naturally me. Like, I mean, I'm in a group of people, I come with the good vibes, you know. That's what I would describe it that way, man. Happy music, happy hip hop, you know.
So like we'll call it hip hop, HIPPOP.
Yeah, so like, okay, there you go. It's very much popish. Like
very
even
popish,
like even people say like I make popish, and that's because I like to bring good energy. Songs should make you feel a certain way, and I want you to feel good. A lot of songs are sad right now. I want you to feel good, and I understand structure like a pop artist, a pop writer. So I guess pop hip hop for sure.
Yeah, so we could go on hip hop. You know what? I'll probably throw myself in that lane too, even though I use a lot of R&B up in my music and everything. But it's definitely popish because I want the ladies to dance. You know,
bro, come on, man. Like, yo, I'm in a party, bro. I'm not thinking about fighting nobody. I'm thinking about, yo, that's a fine motherfucker right there, yo. Who that? No.
Yeah, you want a Mac? You want to dance?
It's like
too many tables in here, bro. Too many girls, too many bottles and table services taking over the club where nobody could dance anymore. And so, like, it's just like, wait a minute, are we not making music for the ladies to dance too? So it's just like that's when I was listening to your records, I'm like, he club ready. You don't really have,
bro. Before I started rapping, I was throwing parties, so like that's just my natural element. I like to dance.
Who have you so far been compared to, you know, as far as mainstream goes, and do you agree or disagree?
So on the first project, I had a couple Jay references, Big Sean references, Kanye.
Yeah, I can see the Sean. I can hear the Sean. Okay, I can hear the Sean. Tiger,
but definitely right now they say Tiger because I like that Cali shit, bro. Cali's like I just fuck with them Cali flows, bro.
Yeah.
Right now, bro, I get Drake, I get Tiger, especially with I Don't Care and Prince Charming. We actually motherfucking they got a song out called Never Had Enough. On the second verse, I sound like Vaughn. I sound like Vaughn, bro. I don't know if it's because I was listening. That's why I don't like listening to people's shit. I don't know if it's I was listening to Vaughn at the time or I was listening to Dirk at the time. But I was honestly about to scratch the verse, but I was like, you know what? Keep it. It's a 5 verse. I would have put if I could had to connect and had the things and it made sense. I would have put Vaughn on that song, not Vaughn, but Dirk on that song.
Dirk, yeah.
Vaughn was around when I made it, but I got a range, bro. But I like the Drake, the Tyga, the Cali. I think I have range like Drake, bro. Like I don't ever approach the song the same. I'm never copying the same flows. You know, it's always fresh and original.
No, that's definitely good. And staying on the album, one of the things that also stood out was you weren't feature heavy. So was that plan to like, you know what? I'm not trying to have the whole planet on my album.
I tried to reach out to only one mainstream artist. It didn't happen. Maybe it happened in the future. But I have 2 songs that have features. It's Never Had Enough and it's Restitutions. Really, it's my solo project. I'm very particular about my music, bro.
Yeah, and just to you know, give the viewers you know, some clarity of what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like, you know, an R&B sing Cat on the Hook. No, I'm talking about as far as another rapper featuring another bar, you know, on your song. That's what I mean. Go ahead.
I'm very particular about my music, bro, and like I'm like Kanye when it comes to that, bro. Because like if I feature somebody, you ain't finna come with no bullshit. You ain't gonna put no like. I'm not gonna accept mediocre because I'm coming with my best every time, and I'm not gonna let you tarnish my record. Now if I feature on your song and you ain't proper, that really, you know, unless you wanna, you know, hire me as a producer to produce the record, I can't control what you do with your talent. But on my song, nah, I ain't taking the bullshit. So I will make somebody rewrite this shit. I will make people. So a lot of people, I just feel like, at least at my current network of people that I know I can say, if I can be like, yo, I want you on this song. A lot of people, they just don't, to me, unless I have a record, I feel like I can manipulate their skill and their talent to make that record work. A lot of people don't really intrigue me, except for like Spliff. Spliff is an artist that I've been working with a lot. We have a collaboration tape that comes out after this solo project.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that's gonna drop in January tentatively.
Ooh, y'all got an exclusive on that one. Did that news get out yet? Was you hiding that one?
For sure. Nah, it's, you know, we did it. We did a couple content drops. You know, let people know that it's coming. I feature with Spliff twice on this solo tape. Because I'm a fan. He's talented. He works really well. We work really well together. Like he has a deeper voice. I have a higher voice, and it just meshes really well. And I don't have to baby him. I don't have to really tell him much. You know, I obviously I sharpen his knives, but I don't have to be there over his shoulder. Like I know he's gonna come with it. You know.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, I know he's gonna come with it. And a lot of artists, they don't have the range that he does, or you know, some artists don't have range. You know, it's why you hear people artists that make it on that one record and they drop another song that sounds exactly the same because they don't have range. They don't have real talent. They just they hit. It's like when you jump on the basketball court and you make the first shot, and after that you don't make no more shots. You got lucky. You hit the one shot, but it's not luck over here with Spliff. It's a skill. He been rapping longer than me.
Right.
And that's just how it is. I don't want to go to the studio with somebody that if I don't fuck with your music, bro, I might fuck with you as a person or individual. But if I feel like your music ain't up to par with my taste level, respectfully, I just don't want to make music with you guys right now.
Okay, let me go ahead and say this for the viewers and shit, because it's funny because you sound like me. We're not taking a jab at anybody. The thing is, music is garbage right now, and the point that we're making is you ain't just gonna be coming in the studio auto-tuning and singing, rapping all damn day. And see, I want to give you props on that shit because I was like, he ain't got no songs where he's like like you don't really do all that shit. You really spitting, like you're really literally spitting, like all the rappers that you named that you've been compared to, like a Cole or a, you know, Big Sean, Tyga. These are lyricists.
Yeah, no, these guys got talent. These guys
They got talent. They got range. I mean, they could do all that singing bullshit if they want. But the thing is, they actually have flows and lyrics. Like you
yeah,
said, range is important. So the
range is
thing
great.
is, we're not shitting on anybody, but you're right. It's repetitive. So besides the repetitiveness, and it sounds like I don't think anybody's like, I don't want to say biting off anybody. It's just like an emulation. It's what's hot right now. There was a time
Yeah,
where mumbling was hot, but
that's what the industry does, bro. The industry that's why they never sign nobody that from the ground. They always sign somebody that already built it, because the industry they played it the easy way. If they say this is working, okay, keep pushing this until this is dead. We're gonna keep putting gas on this, and so we can get everything that we can out of it until it's dead. And that's I respect it, understand it, but you know, for longevity, you know, I'm not gonna do that, because you're gonna burn an artist out. And but label don't care about that. Labels really don't care about the artists.
Labels just want the hits. That's all. They just want the hit. And yo, let's stay there for a second, because you're a label man.
For sure.
So honestly, what bothers you about hip hop today? Did the influencer, genre have an effect on hip hop? Because I'm hearing TikTokers are now getting signed deals and all this shit because they already, like you said, they have a massive brand, massive following, 2 to 3 milli. So is that actually putting a dent in the actual good talent out there like yourself, who's doing actually good quality music compared to people who just have a little hot streak on TikTok or on the ground?
I don't know if it's putting a dent, because like I said, sometimes people have a platform. I've seen a girl that was like the hottest on Musically, which was TikTok, what TikTok was before. And she tried to transition into music. But the thing is sometimes it can hurt you, because people know your brand as this one thing. When you try to do something else that you weren't known for, they don't really respect it unless you're actually really good. And a lot of times these guys are not really good. If they do score, they score because it was that one time. They don't really understand the science behind the art. They don't really understand song structure, and they just go and see what they can hit. And if they do hit, it's a rare situation. Like, for example, DDG is a rare situation. The cat, he can actually make music, and he comes from that world of streaming, YouTube and social media
pranks and shit.
But he can actually make music. I do have my opinion is sometimes I feel like he's influenced with his music to where he's not unique enough to an individual. And he might be influenced by his peers or other things he hears, but he is talented for sure. I don't think he's not going to get washed up because he can do what it is to make music. As far as the majority, what I don't like, not that I don't like, because you have to transition. What I understand now is music consumption. The most economically best way to break out is through social media, because I was actually thinking about this the other day. As time goes by, as technological advancements go by, and we change how we live as social humans, where we're spending our majority of our time changes. My great grandmother probably read the newspaper like how I'm on my phone.
You're right.
Right. These consumption avenues change with the times. It was newspaper, then it was, I don't know if it was radio, then TV, but it was at one point it was newspaper, at one point it was radio, at one point it was TV. Wherever you got the control of consumption word, that was how you can break somebody, because that's where the attention is. And today it's social media. So if you can't cry about it. If you cry about it, then you're running away from it. You have to embrace it, and you have to use it as a tool to make what you're trying to do come into fruition. So like, I used to not be at Instagram social media guy. Like I didn't like posting pictures. I didn't care.
You still aren't. You really don't post as much.
I just live real life. But I'm transitioning into it slowly but surely, because I understand the strength of it. People are consuming on social media, and actually I have an idea to go shoot a video in 9/16, because I feel like people don't even watch regular videos anymore. They're just watching long frame story style videos, and I feel like, why is nobody shooting music videos in this style if people are so used to being on their phone for hours seeing this format? Just ideas that I have, because we have to move with the times. Don't get left behind, but actually look at where it's going and think about where it's gonna go.
What did you mostly get criticized on, during your hip hop journey? Like, what's that one thing where it's just like they still getting on my ass about this? Even and did you adjust to it, or are you just like you're like a track? I don't care.
I don't. Only thing I can really think of off the top of my head is just my social media activity. Niggas is on my ass about that. As far as my music, bro, you know, people are nice, so they won't really tell you. They won't be like, "No, that shit trash." They'd be like, "It's okay," but they won't say directly. They won't be blunt about it. But I think I've been my first shit. That shit was ass, but it was good ass, no homo. It was like, okay, this guy he actually can do something. He keeps working on his craft, and I got better. I see my growth.
Yeah, that's everybody. That's every artist.
For sure. But today my music, I'm no longer trying to fit a particular conformity. I'm just being myself, honestly, bro. I like my music. I listen to my music more than anything else now. I really like what I'm doing, bro, because it's like, yo, I can rap it. It's true. It's true to me. It's you listen to music that you feel like you relate to, and because I'm rapping me in my real life and what I really believe, I relate to it 100%.
Right.
Well, I listen to it a lot. The beats are dope too.
There's not too many rappers nowadays. No. I can't. No, that's a dig. Not too many artists, because you became an artist the moment you flexed in a fake muscle suit. the moment you did that, I'm like, he got this because that's the art of the video. The video has to keep you glued.
Entertainment, bro. We in entertainment.
I could not wait to see what was going to happen next in that video. The moment I seen it, you over there in the desert flexing in the plastic suit.
Bro.
I believe it.
I was sweating in that
I believe it. It's Vegas.
It was Vegas, yeah.
Vegas is right next door to us. Like
a rubber muscle suit, bro. Oh my gosh, I was sweating through it, bro. Literally dripping down my hand.
No, I believe it, but that was just one. That actually took me back to Get Back, Ludacris, when he was flexing, with the big ass bodybuilder costume and everything. Yeah. But really, what made me say, I'm done with this video. I was like, I'm done with this nigga's video.
I know. Hold on. Go ahead, bro. I already know. Let's do it.
Dude, these niggas got chips with Uno cards.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. I wanted this video. I was trying to add as much subtle comedic value that I could, bro, because I want to entertain, bro. I was like, bro, let's do a poker table, because we can't go into a casino and record. You can't have cameras out like that. So I was like, we're gonna do a poker table, bro. But we're gonna do it with Uno cards. And then I don't know if you peeped too, but I threw dice, and it was for a Monopoly board.
I was like, wait a minute, what game is this shit that they playing? But I was like, and I sent that to my boy Diggy. I was like, nigga, if you don't watch this fucking video, this nigga is clowning. And that's what's missing. And I kind of felt like, see, that's hip hop right there. And I know shit got serious, shit got depressing, shit got sad, right? Yeah. But when I saw this video, after the animated video, and I saw this, I'm like, this is how you only live once right here. Because you could have went the route and did something like, very conventional like everybody else does. But it's like you said, nah, we gonna flex in the desert. We gonna break out the Uno cards. And I'm like, not everybody knows what. Only old schoolers know what Uno is. New school don't know what Uno is. I was like, I had to do a double take. I'm like, wait a minute, are those Uno cards? Yeah. I literally, because I thought I saw Uno. I was like, is my age playing tricks on me? And it's funny because y'all didn't even do shit. It's almost like y'all said, we gonna wait till people bring up the Uno shit. Y'all wasn't flashing the Uno cards in the camera or nothing. Y'all was just holding this shit like it was regular. And I'm like, they didn't make no mention of the point that they have Uno in this game, but they just gonna wait until people put that shit in the comments. But that's what I loved it.
Eggs, little details, man.
And I like that, and that is what hip hop needs. I know when people had beef when when Lil Yachty dropped, right? But Lil Yachty, like him or not, he was good for the hip hop. Yeah, he had the red braids and everything.
Pretty good rapper too.
it was needed. He be bullshitting. He do because it's like, y'all, you're not that garbage. You're not garbage. You just you just bullshitting right now because for the masses, you found a market that supports you and you stuck with it. And know what? Let's segue to that shit right there. Marketing.